So at this point, oh, yeah, I'm having better luck with this one. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna get one more just to be on the safe side. At least no battles this time. Oh, the fact that we start way over there doesn't help either. Oh, game! Okay, now you're just trolling me.
Now let's get started. I'm leaving this one up to you.
Well, sorry, Cass, we're withdrawing. Admittedly, this is slightly faster than fighting battles for Song Stones, but oh, I thought I had plenty of all the ingredients I needed. One more Song Stones, all I need. On the plus side, no battle that time. Thank you. Thankfully, no battle either. Alright, back over to Quanturb. Yeah, it's not often you have to go halfway across the universe to just pick up an item you need, but here we are. Okay, she has upgraded her inventory. That's okay. Okay, so what were we making? Okay, well, let's make the Tron BIOS one thinking about it. That's probably one of the coolest looking ones yet. Is this something you consider pretty? Huh, there's kind of an aurora effect going on, but the movement inside the tube seems heavy and a little eerie. Yes, that's the image I was going for when I built it. It looks pretty, but there's something somewhat eerie about it as well. I think its appearance is perfect for calling it DHW drone. I guess the liquid is kind of droning and wiggling around. No, that's not what I mean by drone. I mean the continuous low-pitched music coming from it. You don't hear it? You call this music? Now that you mention it, it's in the classical music sometimes. Behind the instruments is a constant tone. Yes, that would be a good sound to use to imagine this. Does that mean it would only let you sing song magic in a long monotone? Of course not. You wouldn't even be able to call that a song. When you sing song magic while using this, it puts you in a meditative state. A meditative state? Is it really safe to meditate in the middle of battle? Of course it isn't. That's why you would have to protect Cass even more carefully than you do now. In exchange, the state of meditation allows for great concentration on song magic, increasing power immensely. So, does this mean that a droning sound forces you in a meditative state when you wear it? Not really, but tones are used a lot during meditation. Anyway, you just need to know the image I use to make this TX BIOS. Droning meditation tones. I've never heard of stuff like this before. Yeah, I think it would be better to just relax and listen to some normal music. Okay, let's double check its stats before I double check. That should be the final piece of equipment we can make. So, DFW drone. Yeah. That's a pretty nice boost there. Oh, once again, too close to talk. Oh, didn't mean to talk there, but we can still make the items. Hey guys, I made a special recipe today. Would you mind taking a look? Special recipe? I think the name I gave it away, but go ahead, take a look. Operation Delta Gratitude. A new Operation Delta? I didn't know you made another one. What's that with that concerned look on your face? Well, you know, I think I've been traumatized enough by these machines. But this recipe, it's a bit strange. What do you mean by gratitude? Thank you for noticing, Cass, but I cannot reveal the answer to that question just yet. Why not? Is it something bad going to happen again if you do? Well, I have reasons, you see. So if you're really curious, I recommend you gather the materials already. Just don't make anything that takes more years off my life, will ya? That was a quick scene. But, yeah, that should be the final cutscene for this. So we should be able to make everything that's left. So, balance fireworks. I thought I got... Wait a sec. Did I get the wrong item? Oh, we have to make this anyway. No? Oh, I may have to get more anyway. Or did I use some for the Tron? I probably did. Anyway. Okay, it's complete. I hope you like it. Hey, stop that! Don't name something like dangerous like that at us. Why do you think we'd like a missile? It's true that it's shaped like a missile, but can't you see there's something strange about it? Oh, there's something written on the outside. It's written in a really peculiar font. Let's see. Sarya Exhiotaka Perfect Full Bloom? perfect full bloom on a missile? There's a limit to being dangerous. I'd never do an unscrupulous thing like that. This isn't a missile. It's a firework. I named it the S2 missile firework to show it's a present from us. Us? You're saying that someone else worked on this besides you, Sarly? It may be more appropriate to say that we worked on this recipe together. This is a special item built by Shirotaka and myself for you two. It's packed full of our thoughts and wishes for you two to live together in happiness forever. Wait, what? Why would you make something like that with Shirotaka? Don't you remember the name of the recipe? That recipe was full of my feelings of gratitude to you both. I thought Operation Delta had something to do with my memories. We just did that so it wouldn't spoil the surprise. Did I get your hopes up? No, this is a lot better than getting another item to traumatize me. What do you mean by gratitude? I don't think we've done anything to deserve gratitude from you. You haven't realized it? This is an item Shirotaka and myself worked together to make. You already said that before. Wait, since you made it with Shirotaka, that means you went to see him? That's right. It's thanks to you two, especially you, Cass, that I was able to get the courage to go see him alone. That's why we made this together. It's thanks to you. You really didn't make anything like this. Well, I suppose I'm kind of forcing this onto you, but it really is full of my feelings of gratitude. The gigantic heart firework at the end is especially impactful. I want you to see it. Don't spoil it! Anyway, let's go outside. Now, why? I can't launch fireworks inside a building, can I? Let's leave the launch to me. Let's get going. Ah, look, Delta! That one was really big, and why do we suddenly change clothes? This isn't a CG. What, you like the big ones? I prefer the ones that are more... Whoa, that was a double firework! I like the ones like that. The bigger ones are more showy. The entire night sky just lights up. What was that one? It looks like some sort of shape, but the angle made it hard to see. That happens a lot. Hope the next one faces this way. Ah, did you see that? That was a Nyoroki-shaped firework. They can make fireworks like that? I had no idea. Is it because Shirotaka and Sarly made this? There really have been a lot of different types being launched. Yeah, I never thought that one missile could keep shooting fireworks for so long. We need to thank them later. Yeah, we should. It's pretty rare to get to just relax and watch fireworks like this. That's right. By the way, do you remember that festival in Felion last year? Oh, I remember. We put in a request for a day off, but it was rejected at the last minute. Yep. I was looking forward to the fireworks that day, but didn't get to see them. We thought we'd get at least guard the festival, but we had to take the place of a sick office worker. We were stuck indoors all night, and the fireworks were over by the time we were done. That was just the worst. I wouldn't be exaggerating if I said I felt miserable. Wait, but the only one called in for work that day was me. You weren't called in, so you didn't need the help. In fact, I seem to recall telling you to go watch the fireworks when it was almost time for them to start. What? You idiot. You're so slow, but that's just like you. What's with you all of a sudden? Never mind. I won't say anything till you realize it. You're so unreasonable. How would I know what you're thinking? So you seriously don't intend to talk? Can you give me a break here? What do you want from me? It's about that day. Did you forget that we decided to submit our request together? Now that you mention it, that was your suggestion. Oh, I see. You wanted to go enjoy the festival together, didn't you? Was I wrong? You just barely made the time limit. You're so forgetful. No, I'm sorry. It's okay. You're an idiot and slow and forgetful. You've been getting a little perverted lately, but still, you remember things like this when you need to. You can be really cool and cute sometimes. I think that's going a little too far. I'm really worried that I'm just causing you trouble, you know? That's all a part of you, just like you've always been. I like you how you are. Cass, if it's with you, I could... That mushroom firework was a little surreal. I was all ready to say it, but that mushroom just ruined everything. Hey, Sarly, why don't you consider the mood a little more? The sound of the fireworks is pretty loud, so I doubt you'd hear your angry yelling. I was trying so hard not to get angry now. Don't worry about it. I don't really mind. I mind? I've done it again. I'm always like this. Not a big deal. Yes, it is. This isn't good at all. I'm telling you it's fine, so it's fine. In fact, I wouldn't like you if you didn't act like yourself. Really? I wouldn't lie. You always yell and you attack me. You're stubborn, you act selfishly sometimes. But you're always concerned for me. You always try to stay together with me. I wouldn't like you if you didn't act like that. That's why hey, what? I'm grateful. That's not what I wanted to hear. What do you think about me? Cass, I always want to. Looks like the last firework. I guess we're out of time. No, let me hear it. The thing I wanted to say was on that last firework. I see. I see. Are you mad? No, I want to hear your own words, but I know how you feel, so I'll let it go for now. Thanks. I know this is something I need to say eventually, though. There's no rush. I know how you feel, at least. When that time comes, I'll tell you my own feelings properly, too. Hearing something like that to look forward to makes me want to say it sooner. I'll be looking forward to the day when you finally tell me, too. Well, long cutscene for that one. Yes, I need to go get another Songstone Crystal. Let's make as much as we can before I go back out there, though. Yeah, since I used 2 for that one. Okay, interdimensional comm. Wall-mounted keyboards. It must be the future! This is a typewriter with a telephone attached. You made something strange again, didn't you? That's just its appearance. Could you at least try to use your imagination a little? I think the problem is that you made it appear exactly like I described it. I know it's one of those things that automatically type out what you talk about on the phone, right? I said not to judge it by its appearance. You can't use this as a telephone. The receiver is just a decoration. Don't put misleading decorations onto things. Seriously, don't tell me the typewriter part is also a decoration. That can be used, although it isn't used for typing on a paper. This is a communication device for exchanging messages with RCL. It can communicate with RCL? Yes, the letters that are put into it can be sent to RCL. It can also receive messages from them. But isn't the distance to RCL ridiculously far? Is it still possible to have decent communication with them? Yes, I could explain the mechanisms used for that, but I highly doubt you just get the explanation, so I'll just call this the gravitation communicator. That's enough to have a general understanding of the mechanisms behind these devices, correct? Not at all. Well, at least we understand it was able to communicate. Why don't we try using it to send a message? Oh, that's a good idea. Sarly, can we use this? Of course, it's important to use it. Just don't send any prank messages, okay? I know. Anyway, let's go. Greetings, RCLings. We are Rossielans. What's that message? It sounds like something aliens would send. Isn't it standard for making first contact with another planet? It just sounds like a prank. I'm telling you, it's not a prank. Anyway, I'm sending it. Wow, you really sent it. We should probably be prepared for their respect of Rossiel to drop significantly. That won't happen. You're just overthinking it. Wait, huh? Looks like it's still in the process of sending it. No way. I saw you press the send button. Also, the message was really short. That's only natural. Do you realize how many tens of millions of light years away Rossiel is from us? RCL is from us? Sending a message across a vast distance, even if it's just a few words, it still takes quite some time. So, about how long does this take? I would think the limit for communication speed would be 30 baud at best. In other words, it could just barely reach about 1.8 letters per second. That's super slow! What would you do if you were trying to send or receive a long letter? Naturally, you would have to wait for the communication to end. Sounds like you couldn't use it to send more than a short sentence. Yeah, oh look, it's receiving something! It must be the reply to the message Delta sent. To the people of Rossiella, stop playing pranks. Is that really something to do across tens of millions of light years? Looks like you're getting a lecture from RCL, one letter at a time. Delta, what are you going to do? Cass, what should I do? This is your own fault. Sit there and wait until the entire thing is over. He was just trying to have a little fun. Okay, yeah, Harmo Edition level 4, but I can't buy that. Okay, I can, excellent. But can't really afford it. I don't have the item that increases harmonics by level 5 though. Oh well. Okay, we got the advanced terminal. Okay, one more song. Stone crystal. I want to make those last two last because those are the last two items we need for the 2 ending. Oh, one more quick trip. So we will get there faster than the time it took to send that message and receive it. Okay, just give me one. Give me one. Thank you. That's all I needed. I'll have to get more off camera though, but that won't be for a while. Alright, 3 items to go. That will be everything. Okay, advanced terminal. That will free up the... At least that will take care of the Sarly model that would destroy us otherwise. Hey Sarly, isn't this the thing from the top of the Star Singer's platform? Yes, the nosurge tube. The original operates in the 7th dimension, but this operates in the 6th. That's why I named this the nosurge tube LE. Is that light edition? That's right. When you run power through it, it causes the space within a set radius to be shared across the 6th dimension. So you're able to connect all the deltas in parallel worlds who also have similarly powered tubes. Does that mean when I turn the power on, a bunch of me's and Cathas will show up out of nowhere? Wow, that's creepy. Heard if you ever lock eyes with someone who looks like you die instantly. Cass, do you really believe in a superstition like that? And you don't see anybody from parallel worlds. The only thing connected is space. Any physical materials will be unaffected. That's boring. Anyway, if you equip and power this tube, the space around you will be shared across worlds. In other words, the maternal overseer other deltas are fighting would sync with the ones you're fighting. You should try it out before entering Placenta. Power up the tube. Just be sure to cut power in any other location. I have no idea what could occur otherwise. Got it. I'll try it. So let's see. Light edition of the nosurge tube built by Sarly. It operates in the 6th dimension, connects all parallel worlds. So I guess we just have to go to the Placenta. We'll find that in a moment. Okay, memory of Rossiella. Oh, that one was cool. This is amazing. Both of you, do you know what this is? It looks like some sort of planet, but I still don't know which one. It was made using a recipe from RCL, so isn't this RCL? I suppose this isn't enough to realize it. This planet shown here is our homeworld, Raciella. Raciella? Yes, this projector displays an image of Raciella. I call it the Raciella factor. But wait a minute, you made this thing using the recipe we got from RCL, right? Then why would it project an image of Raciella? There could be some sort of connection to the Teru tribe. Their ancestors were from Raciella, just like us. Have you forgotten? It's possible that long ago, one of them created this in memory of their home planet, leaving an image of it. So are you saying that someone from Raciella made this recipe 5,000 years ago? I don't know if they created the recipe, but it's true that their thoughts have been left in here. There's really no other explanation. I wonder if they all just wanted to go back home. I'm sure, but Raciella was destroyed. They were better off and just wandering around space forever. No, I can't be sure of that. It's bad to just assume things. Regardless, there's no mistaking that their thoughts went into this. We can't let that go to waste. I'll be sure to use this with care along with the other materials. And of course, once you have made the 4 final recipes with all 4 characters, you get this final one with the meat potato, Lotus here, Raciella factor, and the amount of crystal ball. It was the final recipe. I had to let the cutscene play out. So, a miracle? It's finally complete. Wow, look, Delta, there's a shining flower inside here. Really pretty. Is this a flower that grows on RCL? I'm not sure myself, since the most I could do was read the information in the recipe. This flower is made from special energy in the shape of a flower known as a carnation. Huh, I didn't know there were flowers that shine like this. No, apparently the carnation itself is just an ordinary flower. This is just the shape of a carnation. There's no actual flower inside there. Well, it would be a little scary if there actually was a flower that shines like this, but it also feels a little anticlimactic. Yeah, we gathered all those materials to make this, but it's just a glowing flower inside a tube. I thought we'd end up with a special machine that could do something awesome. Did you seriously think you'd get something like that using materials like meat potato stew? I love that line out of context. It's also pretty strange that you use meat and potato stew to make this, you know? Well, setting aside the meat and potato stew, I should get to explaining this. While it may simply appear to be a shining flower in a tube, it's actually an absurdly amazing item. According to the recipe, it is able to perform a single miracle. A miracle? Like what? I'm not exactly sure. It's said that it could perform a miracle to negate sorrow. A miracle to negate sorrow? That sounds nice and all, but I would prefer not to have to use something like that. Regardless if this works or not, it's important to prevent things like that from happening in the first place. Right. If we have something like this, we might relax too much and let our guard down in the future. I know I'm one to get carried away by things like this. I see. However, your way of thinking is admirable. While this wouldn't be troubling to have, it's also true that not using it is best. Well, I guess we can just take it and think of it as good luck charm. Yes, I think that's best. What's this called anyway? Should we just call this a shining carnation? No, the name of this item was written on the recipe. Let's see, it was reincarnation. Reincarnation, a flower that can perform a miracle. RCL really is an amazing place. They even have recipes to make things like this. Yeah, I'd like to go again if we get the chance. Well, and that is the item we need to unlock the true ending. We just need to have it in our inventory and we're good. So while we could head back to the Singing Hill and take care of that right now, I think there's still a little more that should be done before seeing the true ending. And of course the first of those is going to be taking on the bonus boss. So let's head to the Flask Sea and take down the Maternal Overseer once and for all.